back to another daily vlog. My name is Erin Sugarman. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming and checking out my channel and my videos. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. I have missed you all. I haven't vlogged in a while, and I was really excited today to pick up the camera and set you guys up and see how you're doing. It is the week before Thanksgiving. We're going back home to see my family, and I'm going to be staying, well, my husband and I both are going to be staying with my mom and my grandma, and I'm very excited to see them, as well as my aunt and uncle and all my cousins and extended family. I think it should be a really fun time. I'm suddenly drawing a blank as to if there was anything important I needed to tell you. I don't think so. My husband is surprised in the office today. He has a court conference for one of his cases. So, and then also has a dinner with his department tonight. So it's just you and I. We're on our own. I'm really tired. It's about almost 10 actually. And some of that's because I had a hard time winding down for bed, and I wanted to go to bed around midnight, but I just didn't feel tired. And so I ended up working on a craft project until a little after 1. And yeah, so I'm just kind of a little bit groggy. I think this is my sign to drink more coffee. Maybe I should have had some more coffee before I started talking to you all, but today should be a fun day though. So at noon, I am actually doing a yoga workshop as part of a new group that I'm in. It's a group for women who are interested in fairy tales and Jungian psychology. It is run by Lisa Marciano, who's one of the hosts of this Jungian Life podcast, which I've listened to for a number of years now and always find particularly insightful and interesting. I saw that she runs this group where they have almost kind of like a book club, but in reading different fairy tales. And so then they have monthly discussions, but then there's other things too sprinkled throughout the month, like this yoga workshop, there's forums, there's all kinds of stuff. And everyone can get a free trial for a month, and then it's either $15 a month. So I'm trying it out this month with the free trial, and I'm really excited to do the yoga workshop today. And I've been trying to meet more people and just build more community and put more time and effort and energy into things like that. And so I'm a little bit nervous because I've never gone to an event, and it is virtual, by the way. It's a virtual event, but I haven't gone to an event with this group or this membership yet. So I'm excited and nervous, but yeah, that's what we're doing at noon. At 7, I have another virtual appointment. Basically, in between that, the day is ours to enjoy. 2 things I definitely want to do today in that time are baking cookies for the homeless. I am dropping off cookies. I've done this many times before. I in partnership with a local day house, I bake cookies or make sandwiches for the homeless or housing insecure or whatever it happens to be, the people who come there. And something I really have enjoyed and gotten a lot of fulfillment out of. So make them today. With the opening this week in this, I cannot talk at this hour. With the opening today provides, just with my husband not being here, and you know, I've got the kitchen open for business. I don't have to make any lunches. I don't have to make any dinners. So I'm going to do that today. I'm also just kind of in the mood for it. Like, a cozy little baking moment. That just sounds great. So gonna do that today. And then I also need to do some laundry because, as I mentioned, we're going to Cleveland. And so we are going to pack this weekend. And I want to do some laundry so that I have some clothes clean to pack. I can't talk this morning. But some clothes I've worn that I want to pack are dirty. And so therefore I'm going to wash them. Okay. Thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. So to drink some more coffee, we're going to get on with the morning. I will check in with you guys in a bit. The same spot. I just got done doing a meditation and now I'm gonna have some breakfast. I realized that I wanted to have sort of an egg and cheese sandwich, but I remembered that I hard boiled a couple of eggs yesterday, and I did it actually in the air fryer, which is something you can do. It's kind of a hack. I cracked these open and see how they turned out. And I think I'm gonna slice them up, put them on some sourdough bread I need to get out of the freezer. And then I'm gonna use this really delicious lemon myrtle, goat and sheep cheese, and a little guava vinegar, and it's gonna be really delicious, trust me. All right, so this is the lemon myrtle buffalo Persian feta cheese. And I'm just gonna spread it onto the bread that I've just toasted. I'm gonna go get my eggs from the cutting board, put a little guava vinegar. I feel like this sounds weird, but it's actually just really fruity and delicious. So I'm just taking my egg and I'm just gonna put it on top. So there we go. Looking really good. Honestly, too, I could have probably put the eggs in for less time in the air fryer. I actually did less than the recipe called for, but yeah, here we go. Here is my egg and cheese toast. Right, so we're gonna give it a try. Really, really delicious. This has the right balance of creamy and savory and a little bit of sweet fruitiness from the vinegar. I'm going to sit and eat my breakfast, and then it's about 11:20, so I'm gonna get dressed for yoga and probably feed the cats and just kind of get ready for the yoga workshop that's starting in 40 minutes. So check in with you then. I am now dressed and ready for yoga. A little OOTD yoga outfit. This is a Beyond Yoga. Is it a Brahmi, where it's a bra and a cami, a sports bra and a camisole? I think so. So yeah, it's an all-in-one. I love the Argyle pattern. I think it's so cute. And then these are just my usual Align Lululemon leggings. And then I have this cute little green and red plaid scrunchie in. So I'm gonna get logged into the workshop and I'll see you guys in a bit. Hi everybody, it is 1:06 p.m. and I just got done with my yoga workshop. It was so amazing and insightful, and I just got so much out of it. And so first of all, I definitely didn't need to be as yogaed out as I am in this outfit, because it was a very, very gentle practice. So we did that, I think, for about a half hour of the hour. And then she had us use our notebooks or some kind of sketch pad and write or draw or both images, words, thoughts, ideas that came to mind. And it was based on this month's fairy tale. So I mentioned it's a group where women read and explore fairy tales through a Jungian psychological lens. And so this month's fairy tale is The Little March Girl, which I don't know if I've actually read. It's a Hans Christian Andersen. I've now read it, but I don't know if I've read it previously. Hans Christian Andersen tale. It was really good. It definitely was very deep. And she even said, like, you know, take care of yourselves today, because sometimes doing this kind of depth work, you know, it can really take a toll on you, and it can be a lot just to process. And I'm really excited about being part of this group. I think also I've had a little bit of a headache today, and I'm feeling a little tired as a result of it. But I think I'm going to start the laundry, and then in a little bit I will get to doing my baking. So see you in a bit. Ruda, no basement. No. Created a monster. This has been begging to go down in the basement for a good 30 minutes. And keep in mind, I did let her go down for about 10. And she's been moving the little draft preventer that we have there, and just has been very, very incessant. I don't know if I could be wearing a more 90s outfit right now, but I love it, with the color blocking and the vest and the collared shirt. I'm into it. So my migraine medicine kicked in right when I was like, I'm feeling tired. So I'm feeling better. We are gonna make some cookies. So I am making some thumbprint cookies. I'm gonna be using this blueberry jam from Brewster Pastry. So I actually haven't tried either of these jams. So we're gonna do a little bit of a taste test. And then for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be bringing thumbprint cookies made with this apple and cardamom jam that I got at this local coffee shop. Not that this is bad. It's just a very weird consistency. It's almost like a jelly and a compote together. And it has a very strong flavor of cinnamon, which I wasn't really expecting with blueberry. But these are gonna be for the homeless. And then, we're gonna try this apple cardamom jam from the brand Pen and Cobb. So let me just rinse off my spoon. Oh, wow. That's money. This is money. I figured apple cardamom is very fall, very Thanksgiving. We're gonna go ahead and do that. And action. So funny story, I actually ran out of flour, but I had some cornmeal, and so I used it and sort of improvised. I mean, they look scrumptious. We will see how they taste. However, I think what I'm going to do is actually cut them in half, because they're quite large. I don't even know if on camera they look as large as they are. Maybe not these two, but they're really big and kind of inconsistent in the sizing, and I want them, especially because I'm giving them to other people to eat, I want them to be like consistent and have more batter. I need to make 2 dozen. For the homeless, this is 1 dozen, but I think this will end up being about 18 cookies, and I have a little bit more batter. I don't know if I'll be able to make enough for Thanksgiving, but what I'm going to do is let these cool and then take them off of the baking sheet and then do another round with what I have left. I feel like I made a big mistake, because I tried doing the thing I said I was going to do, cutting them in half, but I feel like they just kind of look like half cookies instead of half moon-shaped cookie. Maybe it'll work still. Problem is I'm supposed to give them 2 dozen, and I feel like I can't give them these and then also give like this one, because then the person who gets that one is really going to be in luck. Or like this one, even though it's like the same size, I think I'm going to have to break all of them apart. Oh my God, I just take these to Thanksgiving and make other cookies or... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm scared that they're going to think the cookies are cut in half are half eaten with the ones in the oven if I just leave them intact. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just lived with it and left them intact, but I have 5 intact from this batch. Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. And then that's a whole dozen in the oven. So none of those will be able to go to Thanksgiving, but I think I can either make 7 more cookies or just throw these half moon cookies in with the others that are intact. And I'm guessing maybe they'll just think they broke. I literally considered ordering cookies from a professional baker or something because I was so panicked that, you know, I mean, I don't want to let these people down. And even though it's like, oh, I'm volunteering and whatever, and I'm, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's around Thanksgiving, and, you know, I just want them to have a good experience and, you know, to have something homemade and tasty and all of that. And I now just feel like an idiot because I'm like, I should have just left the cookies intact and then just given them 24 huge ass cookies and just made other ones for Thanksgiving. I think also I was panicking because I ran out of the blueberry jam, and so some of them were the apple cardamom, which I had planned, but then I was like, I can't give them 2/3 blueberry and 1/3 apple cardamom, and this is what happens when you overthink. You end up making a mistake. But like I said, I think it's going to be fine. I'll probably put the cookie halves sort of together so that it just kind of looks like they broke, and then they'll probably just give them the whole cookie, I'm imagining. I hope. Just going to let it go and enjoy eating the 2 cookies that fell apart. What do you say? Anything to say, Muffin? Muffin? Anything? She doesn't really make eye contact, so enjoy the view of the top of her head. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad tidings we bring to you and your kin. Glad tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Audience member, Ruda, are you liking the piano? Maybe we can teach you to play a song. Oh, my sweet girl. This is Ruth. Ruth would like to tell you hello. Oh, come let us adore him. Oh, come let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come let us adore him. I don't even know if I can sing this high, but we're gonna give it a shot, so. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Hi, everybody. It's my favorite time of the day, which is 8:08. It happens twice a day because 8 is my favorite number. If you didn't know, now you know. The end of the day. So I'm coming on to close out the vlog, and thank you all so much for being here and spending the day with me. And my husband is at his work dinner still, so I'm guessing he's probably not going to be back until like 11 because he's all the way in Manhattan right now. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you again very soon for a new video.